Welcome to the New School of Marketing podcast, the place for smart, simple strategies that will amplify your business results. Sharing practical tips, insider knowledge, and actionable advice because marketing is something that every business owner can do. Now, let's get started. Introducing your host, Bianca McKenzie, mum, lover of snow sports, camping, horse riding, and in-demand launch strategist and Facebook advertising knowledge bank.
Hey, welcome back to the podcast. Or if this is your first time listening to the New School of Marketing podcast, welcome. In case you don't know, I'm based in Melbourne, Australia, and we've just had almost 4 months of the strictest lockdowns in the world where we're not allowed to leave our homes for anything except 4 reasons. We've had an evening curfew. We were only allowed to go outside for 2 hours a day. We have to wear masks, and we couldn't travel further than 5 kilometers from our home. So it's been tough. It's been very tough. But last week we were given a little bit more freedom, and we can now travel 25 kilometers from our home, and retail and hospitality industries are slowly reopening, which is really exciting. And I'm so excited to see my friends soon because we haven't been able to see anyone really. And I also can't wait to get back into horse riding. So well done, Melbourne. If you're from Melbourne and you're listening, I'm sending you a really, really big hug because, it's been really tough. So I hope that you're well and, wherever you are in the world, that you are safe and well. In today's episode, I want to talk to you about the importance of creating a marketing plan and a strategy. So I know not something you probably want to do, but it's incredibly important to the success of your business. So listen in. Marketing plans and strategies seem to have a bit of a bad reputation, or maybe they're simply just snore-worthy in your eyes. But I'm hoping this episode will change your mind. A marketing plan or a strategy doesn't need to be a 50-page document, or it doesn't need to be complicated. It can literally be as short as 2 pages, or, as long as it needs to be, as long as it has the right information for your business on it. And I'm mentioning both a marketing strategy and a marketing plan because the two are very different, but they can be created as one. So let's first have a look at what each of these terms mean and what they include, and then we'll dive a little bit deeper into them. First up, a marketing strategy. A marketing strategy is the why behind your marketing efforts. So this would be a document that is overarching and supports your business objectives. A marketing strategy focuses on high-level things like the products you offer, your niche, your brand guidelines, your competitors, etc. In simpler terms, it outlines what products or offers you will deliver, who you will deliver them to, how you will deliver them, and who your competitors are. And your marketing strategy helps you make the most of your investment. It also helps you keep your marketing focused and measure your sales results because, that's why we're in business, right? A marketing plan, on the other hand, is the action, like the roadmap behind your marketing efforts. So it's a document that supports your marketing strategy. The marketing plan focuses on specific initiatives and measurables and tactics to reach your marketing goals. So to put it simply, it outlines what you will do, how and where you will do it, when you will implement it, and how you will track your success. So your marketing plan supports your strategy and is the action plan that you'll use to implement your marketing efforts. Okay, so hopefully that cleared it up for you and you can put the wheels into motion to create a marketing strategy and then your marketing plan. So grab a piece of paper and a pen so you can write down ideas you might have during this episode. Or if you're listening to this episode while you're driving, you'll have to try and remember your ideas or listen back later. So first up, your marketing strategy and why it's important to have one. So in your marketing strategy, you want to focus on the bigger picture. So think about what products or services you're going to offer. Think about who would be your ideal client for this product or service. How are you going to deliver this product or service? And will it be a physical thing or is it going to be an actual service? And if it's a service, Is it going to be delivered remotely, such as, for example, copywriting, or do you need to get together with your ideal client? For example, if you're a personal trainer. Also, think about who your competitors are and what they are currently doing. And I'm not normally someone who focuses heavily on competition. There's a space for all of us. But in this, when we focus on competitors, we need to know what they are doing and who they are so that we can set ourselves, stand out from them. So we need to be doing something different. It's not about competition as such. Your marketing strategy needs to come before your marketing plan. So it's important to know what you're going to sell, who you're going to be selling to, and how you'll deliver it. So, and your strategy isn't necessarily a document that changes all the time. Once your business is established, you'll know what you're delivering, and hopefully you know who your ideal client is. This won't change much unless you are offering a new product or a new service, or your ideal client changes. So once you've created your marketing strategy, only then can you create your marketing plan. And your marketing plan is all about the actions you will take to attract your audience and get them to work with you. And in your marketing plan, you will probably focus on things like your website branding. So does your website copy and messaging resonate with your ideal audience? Is it set up to attract leads and get people to take action? Are you establishing yourself as the authority and the expert? Is your content helpful, and does it provide value for your audience? You'll probably also focus on your content strategy and a plan. So what content do you have already? Is it aligned with your marketing campaigns? Do you need to make any changes to engage your audience? And does your content resonate with your audience and make them take action? Your plan might also focus on your channels. And when marketers talk about channels, they mostly refer to the way in which you can attract and communicate with your audience. So in this case, what channels will you use to reach your audience? Where does your ideal client spend their time online and offline? Which channels will you use to attract clients? Another thing that you might focus on in your marketing plan is a social media plan. So think about how you're using social media, how you're engaging with thought leaders and influencers. Also, are you replying back to people who are commenting or people who are, happy with their purchases? How often do you post on social media? What KPIs, so key performance indicators, are you tracking to measure the success of your social media activity? Your marketing plan will also probably include a timeline. Well, I hope it would. So for every marketing activity or campaign that you do, you need to have a timeline. So set a time frame that helps you track and measure the success and the effectiveness of your marketing campaigns. Your marketing plan should have focus on budget and resources. So what amount of money and time are you actually dedicating to, for example, advertising, website development, maintenance, social media, events, and any marketing activities that you do? Also, what resources are you dedicating to your marketing? For example, are you outsourcing to a social media manager or to an advertising agency? Put all of that in your marketing plan as well. And then another thing that you might want to focus on are the responsibilities. So if you have a team, have you actually identified who is responsible for each part of the implementation? So who's creating the designs, who's writing the content, who is posting on social media? So really your marketing plan is the nitty-gritty and the details of what you will be doing to support your marketing strategy. So now that we've talked about what each one of these are and what you can find inside of it, I want to focus a little bit more on what makes it so important to have one. And it's actually quite simple. Without a roadmap or a GPS, you're not going to get to your desired destination, at least not without a few detours and possibly costly mistakes. So your marketing strategy is there to drive your why behind your marketing. Without knowing why you are doing it and having your offers mapped out and knowing who your audience is, it's going to be incredibly difficult to make any sales in your business. Your marketing strategy is really the backbone of all your marketing. It should be the backbone of all your marketing. Without knowing what you're offering, it's hard to describe to your audience how you can help them and what you can offer them. And without knowing your ideal clients and who they are and where they spend their time, it's going to be really hard to find them and communicate with them. So, and having a marketing plan is important because it goes into the finer details of attracting people to your business and communicating your message. So, developing a marketing strategy and plan means that you're taking a professional and well thought out approach to reaching your business goals. Your strategy and the plan will help you clearly plan out who's going to do what and by when. Even if it's just you doing all the work at the start, it's really going to help you with all of it. It'll also help you allocate resources and budgets to specific marketing tasks and tactics. And your marketing strategy is incredibly important because you need to know who you are trying to reach and sell to. Knowing your ideal client is one of the most important parts of marketing. Also, having a marketing strategy and plan means that you're serious about your business, and it will make you look professional. A step-by-step, straightforward approach is always better than a messy bunch of stuff to do. Just as you wouldn't build IKEA furniture without the instructions, you shouldn't try to market your business without a strategy and a plan. So if you don't already have a strategy and a plan, schedule some time into your calendar to sit down and map everything out. Even if what you have right now is literally a messy list of things you do, sit down with it and reorganize it in a more strategic and structured way. You'll literally get more clarity from it. And when you start implementing it, you'll start seeing better results. I hope that this episode has been helpful to you and you can take the next step in your business building journey. So off you go and create your marketing strategy. And I look forward to connecting with you in the next episode. Thanks so much for joining me on this episode of the New School of Marketing podcast. If you're ready to take your business to the next level with Facebook and Instagram advertising, make sure you visit newschoolofmarketing.com to download practical free resources, plus subscribe to the podcast and never miss an episode. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Until next time, take care and market your business every day.